Hello everyone. In this video I will review the latest K-pop comebacks. Remember that these are just my opinions and you may have a completely different opinion than me. Also remember that these songs were released recently, so I'm not that familiar with them, so my opinions may change over time. Without further ado, let's get started. I've been waiting for a very long time for Jini to finally come back to us as a K-pop idol after leaving N-Mix, especially since she was my bias. When the teasers came out I was incredibly excited. An iron hand in a velvet glove. Like, how can an album with such a name fail? The teasers were beautiful, slightly dark and elegant. I think that this concept suits Jini very well. And yet it happened. Jini's solo debut is very disappointing. First of all, why did we get a music video at school after such intriguing teasers? Really? This concept is so overdone that I'm at a loss for words. Additionally, I have the impression that it was quite amateurish and unprofessionally edited. Honestly, there are a lot of things about this album. It screams nugu and lack of professionalism to me. Not to mention the guest appearance of this rapper who literally says 2 sentences throughout the entire song and doesn't even appear in the music video. The song is not bad, it is catchy. But as I said, I have the impression that it is a bit poorly arranged and I think that Jini's voice gets lost somewhere in the instrumental. The rest of the album has the same problem. Apart from that, Come On is also very monotonous, and I would even say boring. Jini looks beautiful and I'm glad she made her debut, but I'm really disappointed. It was supposed to be a better version of Seulgi's solo, it turned out to be nugu. tripleS proves once again that they have an idea for themselves and they do not disappoint. Invisible is a pretty cool song. It's definitely very atmospheric and has a really cool, cosmic vibe. I think this aspect is the greatest advantage of the song. The song itself is quite calm, and as you may know, I'm not a big fan of this type of songs, but in this case it's not an obstacle for me. It's calm, but interesting, and this cosmic aura really saves this song for me. Overall, a very interesting concept and a beautiful music video. Here we also have school scenes like in the case of Jini, but here it is done in such a way that it is not boring. They did what should be done. They took a boring concept and changed it to suit their needs and fit the song and vibe. Overall, it's not my favorite song from him, but it keeps the level and it's quite cool. But I won't mention Rodanthe. I miss Eyes One so much. I've definitely did a very interesting way of promotion and made an interesting decision to give 3 title tracks for one album. And it's a mini album. Let's start with Either Way. Please don't lynch me, but I don't like this song. The text is deep and conveys a message. But what if the song is bad? I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't feel any emotions during listening of this song. It feels fake to me somehow. The music video is beautiful. IVE and Starship really did a great job here, but I'm not a fan of this song. The main melody with that, you, irritates me so much. It's boring, and the chorus is probably the weakest part. The ending itself is very weak in my opinion. Instead of accumulating the momentum that they managed to accumulate throughout the entire song, the ending is even more lazy and uninteresting than the rest of the song. I really don't like this release. The second title track is Off the Record. This is definitely my favorite song from the album. Just like Either Way has a very aesthetic and wonderful music video. But here we are dealing, in my opinion, with an equally good song and music video. The song is atmospheric and I feel real emotions in it and it speaks to me personally, unlike either way. The girls here have really beautiful vocals. Overall, I really like it, and I like the whole idea for the style of this song. As for the last title track, Baddie, I have quite mixed feelings. On the one hand, the song is catchy and it's nice that we saw Ive from a slightly different perspective, but on the other hand, the song seems to be very generic and there is nothing special about it. So far, for me it's a pretty weak song. To be honest, I feel a little cringe listening to it. I'm also missing here, as in most of Ive's current songs, a moment that would surprise me. The song seems to be very radio-friendly and monotonous. It doesn't build anything, which results in a disappointing ending, without any emotions. Maybe over time, when I listen to it more, I will like it more because I see potential in it, but for now, I don't think it's anything extremely good. But I must admit that the dance break was pretty cool. First of all, I am very happy that the Lightsomes have finally returned, and I sincerely hope that they will stay with us for a long time. The only question is whether this comeback will allow it. To be honest, I'm a little worried. I have the impression that Honey and Spice is not a good enough and distinctive song for the girls to achieve success. The song isn't bad. It sounds very lightsome. But I guess that's probably the problem. After such a long break and the expulsion of the two youngest members from the group, everyone probably thought that this time the girls would do something completely different. And we have the same thing once again. A teen crush song, but leaning a bit more towards crush. But will it be enough? I think not. The song is okay but nothing special. I think they should do something more bold and different for them. Despite this, I hope the song will be a success. Because it's not bad after all. It's catchy, has nice killing parts and I like the choreography. It definitely has the potential to break out.